Hi my loves, so today I'm back with a first makeup tutorial on this channel. I'm super excited. For today's look, I'm going to, as you can already see from the title, I'm going to be recreating Jennifer Lawrence's Oscar 2013 makeup look. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous. She was one of my best dressed nominees from the Oscars. I'm so happy she won. She's amazing, so talented, so young, and so smart and witty, and I love her attitude. If you've watched her interviews, you know what I'm talking about. She's like the really cool person you want to hang out with. Anyhow, I thought her makeup was absolutely stunning, very pretty, complemented the dress, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys today. It's like a gray taupe type of smoky look that is perfect for any occasion. So here's the look, and if you like it and want to learn how to create it, keep watching. I'll take you through all the steps. Okay, so the first thing to do is, as always, to prime your lids, especially for an evening event. You want your makeup to last all night. So I'm going to apply a little bit of the Urban Decay Primer Potion and blend that all over the lid. So to create this look, we're going to need to use quite a few different colors. Personally, I'm going to be mixing quite a few different colors, and I actually read up on Jennifer Lawrence's actual makeup artist shared her techniques somewhere online in an article, and she mentioned that she used, you know, like grays, taupes, a bit of teal and things like that just to create the perfect color. So I looked in my collection and found a few shades, and these are by Naked Cosmetics. So I'm just gonna tell you the names because they come in like a case of 6 sets, like different sets. So they're all from different sets, and I'll just tell you, this one is, we're gonna use Ebony from the Ebony collection, EB01. It's like a gray gunmetal type of shade. Then we have a sparkly black, and this one again is from the Ebony EB06 collection, and that's what that looks like. And then the other color is from the Cabernet Blush collection, CB04 is the code. So that's kind of that taupey color. And then an iridescent light highlighting color, and this one is from the Rainforest collection, and it's the RF01. That's what that looks like. So I'm going to be mixing those colors, and the first one I'm going to start with is the Naked Cosmetics taupe shade, and I'm going to use the eye shading E55 brush. So I'm just going to pick up the color, and this is a pigment, so I'm gonna work it into my palm just to get rid of any fallout, and I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. And you actually want to bring it up higher than your crease, because on Jennifer you can see when her eyes are open, the smoked out dark part actually goes above the crease line. So we're gonna do that right now. So once that's complete, the next step is I'm going to use the darker gunmetal shade. This is the EB01 shade from the Ebony collection, and a concealer brush. Actually, this one is F70, and we're going to just, again, I'm going to pick up the color on the tip of the brush and sort of work the color into the brush, as you can see. So that just basically minimizes fallout. And what I'm gonna do with this is apply that onto the outer V area, just to darken that outer V and just layer the color. So I'm also going to bring this a little bit into the lash line at the bottom. Next, I'm gonna pick up Barlast from the Smoked palette with the eyeshadow brush, just a little bit at the tip, and we're gonna apply it right into right above the inner corner, like right here. You can see that color. So when your eyes are open, it looks like a really pretty, I'm just looking at her picture, it looks like a really pretty gradient effect. So right here, and we're just gonna apply this right above your inner corner. Now I'm picking up my blending brush just with nothing on it, and this is the E25 by Sigma, and I'm just going to blend out everything towards the brow bone, and just lightly feathery strokes, just blending everything out. Next, I'm going to use the sparkly black shade and just apply this onto the outer V area and underneath the eye. So what I'm doing is I'm using a small, the number is gone from the brush. This is by Pirouette. I believe it's number 11 brush, and we're just gonna work this into the outer V just to darken that even more. So now to intensify that really dark lash line that she's wearing, I'm gonna use a matte black, and this is Blackout from the Smoked palette, and a pencil brush. This is E30 by Sigma. Right at the tip, I'm just picking up the color, and we're gonna just intensify that area and bring this also underneath into the lower lash line. So I'm just darkening the lash line here and softly bringing this up into the outer V and just darkening up that even more. This really creates a beautiful gradient effect. So now I'm going to use a flat brush. This is the Pirouette number 11 and just apply this onto the lower lash line. And now to blend out the lower lash line, I'm going to use the E47 brush by Sigma and just blend out any harsh lines. And now to layer another color, I'm going to use the mushroom color from the Smoked palette and the F70 concealer brush just at the tip. And the only place I'm going to apply this is right into the crease, right here. Once we have that in place, I'm going to grab the blending brush again and just blend everything out one more time for that really pretty smoked out effect. Now I'm going to use that taupe shade that we used the first color for all over the lid, and I'm going to bring that right here, not in the inner corner and not on the outer corner, right in the middle right here with the short shader E20 brush. So I'm just picking up a bit at the very tip and just apply that right here. Just sort of overlap that black. And now I'm going to highlight with the lightest iridescent shade, and this is RF01. And I'm going to use the E60 brush by Sigma, and it's a really pretty iridescent color. So what I'm doing, actually, I picked up a bit at the tip and I'm gonna work the color a little bit onto my skin right here just to get rid of the excess and make sure that there's not a lot of fallout. And now I'm just gonna apply this into my inner corner, and you can see right away it really brightens up the inner corner and brightens up your whole entire eye look. Really pretty. Now I'm also going to use this underneath the eyebrow. Now it's time for eyeliner. For the waterline and to tight line, I'm going to use the itty bitty of my Stila, I don't even know the color, the Smoky Quartz, that's the color, it's a gray. So I'm going to use that in the waterline and to tight line. And then for the upper lash line, to the eyeliner I'm going to use is the 24/7 Glide On by Urban Decay Perversion. What we're doing is we're not really creating a wing, we're just doing a really dark and dramatic lash lines. So just start from the outer corner, a little bit thicker on the outer corner, and then just work your way towards the inner corner and just making the line a little bit thinner as you go towards the inner corner. Okay, now time to fill in those eyebrows. So I'm going to use a spoolie to just brush everything out, any excess eyeshadow that we might have. And then I'm going to use the Anastasia Duo Brow Palette. This is for brunette. And I'm just going to use the lighter shade today and my flat definer E15 brush. And we're just going to fill in any sparse areas. And now to finish up, just use the spoolie one more time to just brush out and create a more natural look for the brows. Okay, so now to finish up the eyes, it's time for mascara. I know Jennifer used, her makeup artist used some falsies on her. I'm gonna opt out and just use 2 coats of mascara. I'm gonna use the Origins Ginseng Mascara. I'm gonna do 2 coats on the top, 2 on the bottom. It's a very dark lash line and lashes. So I'm gonna apply the mascara and be right back. Alright, so now that the eyes are done, we're gonna just apply a really sheer gloss over the lips, and it's really pretty. It's just like a wash of glitter, and on the upper. So once you got your gloss on, the look is complete. I'll quickly tell you what I have on my cheeks as well. So for blush, I have the Carolina Baked Powder blush by Milani. It's really pretty, iridescent, and has a little touch of shimmer. That's why I chose that. And for bronzer, it's really it's not like a super bronzed look, but I just applied a little for a little color because I'm so pale right now. And this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Park Avenue Princess. So that's it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give it a try. This is one of my favorite smoky looks because it's not that super dark black, and it's not like a super light look that you can wear at night. I think it's perfect, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave me your requests below if you have any requests from the Oscars or any other looks that you want me to recreate, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, my loves.